Crocheting a halter top doesn't have to be difficult. This was done in one day, and I'm going to show you how I did it. Now, it's all one yarn, and let's go ahead and show you. So what we do here is I went ahead and I did a single crochet, and I went up and and then I did these little tassels at the bottom, and I thought they were really cute. They're like flower tassels, and you don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of this. You can do it your own way. This is just how I decided I was going to do it. I thought the tassels were giving it a little bit extra, and then I did a mesh stitch on the side. And the idea is that I would flip this over like that, and then I would flip the other side, and then I would get some like crochet a strap, and then I would intertwine it, and then you can just adjust it so it doesn't have to be one size, or it's like one size fits all. So that's what I'm going to do now. Is now that I have the mesh stitch done, and then I'm going to do the halter top. I'm going to go around and stitch it there, and I'll show you how I did that as well. So right now I am going to just adjust this a little bit so that you guys can see the way that it's going to look. And then I went ahead and I did 250 chain, and then I went through and did a single crochet on the 250 chain. And then I'm going to go ahead and just lace this. So I'm going to lace it in the back. Again, this is the back side of the halter top. So I'm going to lace it, and I'm going to skip one mesh and then do it as I go through. Now, keep in mind, it depends on how it fits you on how this is going to work. So you can just crochet, or you could just tie it to the middle. You could tie it all the way down. You could tie just in the center, or whatever you want. That's the beauty of having it like this, is you can decide on what is best for you and do it that way. I'm going to do it all the way down just so that I could show you guys how it would look. It kind of looks like a skirt when you do it like this, which gave me another idea as I was doing this, because I was like, this kind of looks like it would be a cute little skirt. Obviously, you don't want mesh stitch in the butt area. You'd have to close it in, but it gave me an idea to make a skirt. So I'll be doing that next, but this is what it looks like on the back. So I thought that was really cute. And then I'm going to flip it over, and I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and make the halter top now, but let me flip it real fast. So this is what it looks like, and then this is going to be the front. So I'm going to count 10 in on each side, and then I'm going to start the halter from that point. So I will count each stitch until I get to 10, and then I'm going to chain up. And I chained up a total of 50, so I'm counting my 10 stitches here, and then I'm going to go ahead and just chain up 50. And once I chain up 50, I'm going to come, I'm actually going to go ahead and cut it off, because the plan is that I'm going to chain 50 on the other side, and then I'm going to go through and do a single crochet all the way down and into the center, and I'll show you that. So once I get to 50, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off, and then I will start on the other side. So there I am, just cutting it off, and now I'm going to go through, count 10 in, and then do my 50 on this side as well. So I'm just counting the 10 all the way in, and then we'll go ahead and start our single crochet or chain of 50. So I'm just going all the way up. And then once I get to 50, what I should have done is just worked my way back down, but I went ahead and cut it off because I wanted to start on the other side and move that way. I don't know why. You could start where we were at right here. But for some reason, I wanted to cut it off and start on the other side. So that's what I did. So I cut it off, and then I went back to the other side, and now I'm going to start my single crochet. So I'm going to make sure that it's all facing the right way, because if it's not, then it's going to be difficult to crochet it down. And then I'm doing a slip knot, and I'm going to go ahead and start my single crochet into each stitch all the way down. And then I will keep going and all the way until the other side of the other chain 50 and then come back around, and that's how I made that. And then there you go. Now keep in mind the pants that I'm wearing, they were just the pants I was wearing today. Doesn't go with this. It's just showed you the top. That's it. But yeah, that's how it is. So as always, I hope this tutorial helps you. If you want to know how I actually made the single crochet halter top, I will write a pattern or I could do a tutorial. Either way, just let me know. Y'all have a good one.